Hi, I'm Larry Troca, and I'm here today to talk about putting a good stop on your horse. You know, most of our Western disciplines require a horse to do a nice balanced stop on the hindquarters. And if your horse is going to be a reining horse or a cutting horse or a reined cow horse, it requires him to do a really strong stop. And the way I would describe a good stop is a horse that stops, soft in his mouth, soft in his poll, really rounds his back and pushes with his hindquarters, yet maintains relaxation, staying loose up in his shoulders and his front legs to maintain balance. When we're going to teach a green horse to stop, or even an older horse, when we're going to teach him to advance his stop, there's some key factors that we need to consider. Number one, the horse needs to have the desire to stop. We can't have the horse with an attitude that wants to go, go, go all the time, or we're not going to get a good, reliable stop. Number two, we need to teach the horse to respond to a light stopping signal, which means basically lightness in his mouth. When we ask for the stop, we need to have it so that we just barely have to ask him and he puts out maximum effort. Number three is we have to be aware of the horse's stride when we ask for the stop. There is timing involved when a horse is loping, and there's only one part of his stride when we can ask for the stop and get a good hindquarter stop. If we miss that timing, we actually force the horse to stop on his front end. And the fourth factor is the rider's position in the saddle, the way he uses his body weight, and the way he sits in the saddle when he asks for the stop. All those factors will really influence how well the horse stops and how quickly he learns to stop well. The horse I mounted on today is a little 2-year-old, and this 2-year-old has had about 40 rides stretched out over a period of about 3 or 4 months. And so he's still pretty green, but he's ready to be advanced a little bit. So I'm going to demonstrate some of the techniques we use to get a horse stopping better, and we'll just kind of go through it step by step. Now, the first step that we need to be aware of is before we're going to get good, consistent stops, we need to build the horse's desire to stop. You know, we've all ridden hot horses that just want to go, go, go all the time. And if you just leave them like that, you're never going to have them really stopping good. So on this little 2-year-old, I'm going to show you some of the techniques that we use to get a horse wanting to stop. Now, if I have a horse that wants to just go all the time, I'll take his desire to go away from him by doubling him. I'll reach down and pull him around. If he takes off, I reach down, pull him around again. And I keep doing that until he wants to stop. And if he's really hot, you might have to do this 10 times in a row. Now this colt, he's not thinking about stopping yet. And we'll just keep doing it. There. Now ask him real light. So I just doubled him, doubled him, doubled him. Every time he wanted to take off, I just doubled him around until he finally came to the realization that I'm going to keep doing it until he slows down, okay? The other thing a person can do to slow a horse down is do circles, do a lot of circles. Get them kind of tired. If you got a horse that wants to go, go, go all the time, let him go, but make him go in a nice tight circle. And when they slow down, pet on them, bring them to a stop nice and lightly, and then sit there for 2 or 3 minutes, let them air up, catch their breath. They'll start associating the stop with resting and having a pleasant experience.